Hi there. Welcome to Divine Truth Sharing. I'm delighted you're here. It's been years since I recorded a personal update, and I have so much to share, but I'm going to do my best to keep it short. I feel like I've grown so much in God's divine love since the last update. It's hard to know where to begin. One year I was able to travel
with fellow seekers on the divine love path
about every 3 months, so 4 times, almost perfectly evenly spaced throughout the year. And I went to Florida, and I went to the Midwest, and I went to the Northeast, and then that year ended up with a beautiful worldwide retreat with people from all over the world gathering in southwestern Pennsylvania, here in North America. And then the next year started out with an amazing 12-day prayer retreat in Barbados, where we had 24 consecutive powerful prayers for divine love in an in-person circle of light that was too extraordinary for words. And that kicked off a year of personal growth for me that I never could have imagined. I found out who my soulmate is. Turns out it was my former high school boyfriend, and I was able to go and visit him very briefly and just kind of have some healing and friendship coming together, and we're in touch, but we're going to be living the rest of our mortal lives separately, which is appropriate under our circumstances. But it was important, I think, and beneficial for spiritual growth. For example, in my case, I felt like I learned to love myself for the first time. And that opened up a world of my ability to receive divine love that I hadn't really prior to that understood. What I learned in that experience was when we don't love ourselves, it's hard to receive the love of God because it's hard to believe that we're lovable. What that year brought me was healing from many deep but very old wounds incurred when I was a teenager. And I just couldn't believe how the grace of God just rushed into my soul and took those old hurts and just washed them away. It was so beautiful. And if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. The next year, which was this past year, 2024, brought me an explosion of spiritual growth. So first I had to learn to love myself, and then I had to allow the healing to occur, and then boom, huge growth, big changes, giant shifts on the inside. I frankly wonder if anybody who knows me in real life could see the changes, but I can certainly feel them on the inside. My peace that surpasses all understanding feels nearly unshakable. I don't want to say that there's nothing that can knock me off, but I can say that my sense of connectedness with God's love is powerful at this point. And it's allowed me to relax into life. And then, of course, there was the series Ask Me Anything, the 6-month question and answer series that I did live on Facebook, which was very challenging for me. But I'm delighted with the results. And I can say that there was an onrush of aid from the other side. I had a lot of help from the angels on that one. I also had a lot of help from my mortal friends here on earth. who showed up to support me and pat me on the back because it was nerve-wracking. And now for this year, I'm excited to share with you that just now I'm actually editing a video that we recorded a week ago yesterday on the first Thursday of the month. And so until my guidance shifts for the first Thursday of every month, I'm hosting a session live on Zoom called The Current, where we get together to discuss current events while supported by and uplifted in the current of God's divine love. This is something that came to me in a flash of inspiration, but it came ready-made with so much support from the other side. It was obvious to me right from the start that this is blessed. So you are welcome to join us if you're available. This will be happening from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern U.S., so that's the New York time zone, the first Thursday of each month until further notice. And if you'd like to join us, please send me an email at divinetruthsharing@gmail.com and I'll add you to our list. And whether you want to join us or not, or perhaps you want to, but you're in a time zone where it's midnight or it's 1 a.m., because I've had some of those, that's why we're recording these sessions. And I'll be uploading them to this YouTube channel month to month. So watch out for those. Lastly, I just want to share with you something exciting that happened to me yesterday. Even in the challenging times in which we're living, I suddenly realized as my soul just kind of bubbled up in joy that I am living in the world of God's creation, not the world of man's creation. And even though I'm technically here on earth, the conditions in which I'm living are the conditions of God's love. And if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. So keep saying your prayers and remember, God is good, life is good, and you are good. God bless.